And how's everyone doing today? I hope you guys had a good night. I apologize so much for not being here yesterday. I was reclining for a little bit before stream because I had the time and ended up falling asleep. Just means I was way too damn tired. So let's hit this. We are looking at day 33. Time to open up shop and prove that we do have what it takes to run this business. Looks like the white ones are a little... Alright, we are out of that one, so I'm going to want to buy some. Did not realize that was out. Alright, there we go. Alright, there we go. Fair enough. He had that dead-eyed stare and said, "You know what this is about." Alright, sorry, what? You know what? You know what? I'll offer you 28. No, right. And as usual, my phone is telling me I am there are trolley things going on. That big ass bag for one card. Alright. I get used to going back down to the drawer. It's been a few days and I'm off my game. I'm good. You have a good day? Have a good day? The customers are coming just fast enough I can't actually do anything else. everybody have a good day. And it is the white dice we are out of. How you doing? Be right there as soon as I fill up the shelf. Oh, and they completely decimated the red deck boxes too. Wow. Check over here. They apparently also. Well, I knew about that one. We had one guy who just came and bought the whole thing. But blue also. Sorry, everybody. When you buy out the whole store all at once, it's kind of hard for me to not go and, restock some things. Really, lady, you just bought 2 bulk boxes and then you want to sell something. You know, I can't even say no to that. Because I will make that money back in no time. Alright, come on. There we go. Always happy to see one that just goes straight up. Why do you need that many of the same dice, my friend? I'll be right there, folks. Kind of hard to keep everything running when Alright, what you looking to offer me? I'll offer you 142. Bro, that is not the exit. You don't go back there. The red ones are popular this week. There you go. You have a good day. What you offering? I can't say no to that. I'll offer you $660. Oh! That have a good day. Oh, we got hammered today. Read the wrong one. Alright. Well, I sold a couple of those today too, so. Of course, somebody came in right at the end of shift. Wouldn't be a business if they didn't. I'm going to decline that and close the store. Y'all go ahead and start moving on your way out the door. Did not sell a single one of these green ones. That's a difference. That's a disappointing thing. Alright, we'll set this one out to be demolished. It's a little bit of a slow day, I guess. All right, you gentlemen, have a good day. Be safe out there. They're sufficiently rare for me that I'm currently that I'm anytime I get one of those, it's going in a case. At least until I start at least till I see one of those in a booster. Then I'll be willing to sell them. Or, you know, something like that. Alright, well. Let's just start off by getting a 32 of each of the boosters we have available because I want to open some cards. And then looking around and seeing what we're missing. I need a box of the black dice. Should probably get another box of the epics because they actually did get savaged pretty well. But I think that's all for now. I mean, yeah, I suppose we can use a order of the plushies of this one. This is going back here for the opening sash. Sorry. You will get slammed on the shelf because for some reason they really wanted the they really wanted epics today for some reason. It's a little weird. We're starting with this one. I don't care what anyone says. They're the legendaries. Alright. The box literally just had 2 left. I just need to get rid of it. Alright, let's start with the legendary box. What are we getting? Oh, nice. $200 value right off the bat. That paid for the box. All right. The only thing I would like to see, I would like to start seeing some full card arts in the legendaries. I would like to see some. Just outside of that first group, we're only seeing kind of mid value here. See what I mean? I'm not saying every pack has to be an absolute banger, but I will say it does seem like the higher level you get, the more likely you are in the older packs to find rare cards. Hell no, that's an actually has been bothering me. Can I? Yes, I can. Okay, cool. So it might actually be worth it to keep a spare box laying around at some point. I'm gonna need to check my prices on the boosters too. This one in particular, this set, this rarity in particular sold ridiculously well today. Makes me wonder if I'm up, if my price is off. If the MSRP went up, but my and it's now above my price. The shop has been looking good today. I feel like I finally started to get it properly organized. Like not stacking boxes on the floor just because. I also pulled a second I also got sold a second ghost card from a customer today. So I now have 2 ghost cards in a display right now. So honestly, I don't know when those are supposed to be available normally, but they freaking look awesome. Yeah, so I've got a ghost Jack Turn and a ghost QNB. They both look phenomenal. I love the art on those. For some reason, these sold really well today. Oh, that would be why. Now I'm properly priced for those. Weird why they were going like hotcakes today. Like stupidly fast. I think I rounded this one up. Yeah. Now let's put it back just 10 over. All right, one moment. I am receiving a phone call. Hello? For a second, I thought we were about to have another repeat of the what do you call it? The stove incident. Sorry about that. Yeah, no, everything's priced correctly. Wonder why the epics went wild yesterday. Like, I had 64 on the shelf at the start of the day. I ended the day with only 18 on the shelf. Everything else was still in the upper 40s, though. Just had one person who had a worm in their head for a bunch of epics, I guess. Alright, I wonder if we're going to get anything good out of any of these. I haven't gotten any full art today. Kind of disappointed in that. Come on, game. That was the cue to prove me wrong and throw me a full art out of the blue. I'll take an EX. We really are just I'm glad we have the workshop, the work table for bulking dross now, because we have been getting a lot of dross. Also, it's worth noting the person that sold that ghost card to me today, they sold it. They were asking for 200 under market to begin with, and I still got another $6 off. So I definitely got my worth on that one. Always love it when the customer is underselling their stuff in the first place. Oh, hey, nice. All the boosters we opened today as the first full card art the whole time. Alright, come on, give me. Hey, there's a gold non-foil Anges. Oh, excuse me. Still not. If it wasn't for the fact that we literally need cards to sell singles, I would go like 2 days without opening anything. Maybe 3. I gotta open at least one box every night in order to replenish what we have to sell. Unless I want to start selling $5 cards or less as singles. Oh, give me something that's actually kind of nice. Another common Anges. That gold has got to be the value there. I don't see anything else that'd be that kind of value. Now this is weird. We did not receive a foil, and we've got the border. And we've got the RGB border. But we will get packs with 3 or 4 foils and not get an RGB border. I really question what the decision for the RGB border is. Is it a certain price point? I am greatly disappointed in that box opening, in that pack opening of all those. We got pretty much no value out of that. Like, we got a few that did decent, but it was almost no value from that, and that's disappointing. Like, I know I have a few that yeah, I know I have a few over 200 to sell, but I only have one of them, and I'm kind of trying to start building. Kind of trying to start building my collection instead of just selling off everything super high value. Kind of want to start being able to say, "Hey, look, I freaking got all these. I have one." I'm kind of wanting to start to say, "I have one of everything." I can't do that if I'm selling off every $300 card I get. But I do need to put out at least one high value card. So we'll make it this gold foil. There we go. You're good. You're good. Everything else is about as good as it's going to get for the night. So let's call it a day and see how we did. Yeah, I lost money. I knew I did. I spent way too much on card packs. Ooh, but I do need to check when my rent's due and how much more time I have on that. 4 days. 1100. All right, so we're gonna have to try to be kind of conservative over the next few days. Maybe sell a few more of the rare cards, high value cards than we normally would. offer you 44. Yeah, bro, you kind of look like you might need it. Alright, there you go, buddy. How did you get that book to prop up like that? Have a good day. Come again. Have a good day. Come again. Alright, there we go. Okay. What you want to do? I'll offer you 120. Well, we found who's buying the rares today. You have a good day. Have a good day. Again. All right, sir. 217 is your turn. See you next time. All right, you have a good day. We both know what you're going to do with that. Again? Yeah, what can we say? Ooh. Oh, I want to buy it so bad, but I can't. Oh, good God. Holy cow. I'm sorry, my friend. I can't do that. Is it just me, or do some of these people seem to be using us to break hundreds? I'm going to decline that, my friend. Have a good day. All right. Once a let me check the price on these. For some reason, the red deck boxes are selling ridiculously fast. That is the second day in a row they've completely sold out from a full shelf. Give me just a moment, folks. Gotta get some things on the shelves if you actually want to have things to buy. Because there's been a few people in the morning that just come in and buy out whole shelves worth of stuff. Alright. 5, 7, 8. Again. Alright. There we go. Alright, I need more deodorant. Yellows. Deodorant and yellows. No, I don't think I want to do that. How you doing, ma'am? Just a plushie today. Slimy Sal, get on out of here. Alright, let's... I am just going to store these for now. There you go. What you want to sell me, sir? I'll take $3. I'll offer $3 for it. How you doing? All right, there you go. You have a great day. Stinky Sal got slapped again. Come on, there's someone here wanting to play. Play with him. There you go. Selling these days, not a lick. Remember selling white, or many white today, but apparently I sold one. Oh, had a pack of stinkies come in and one slipped through. Oh no. All right, sir, how you doing? You are aware these are not edible, right? All right, what you want to sell? I'll take 45 for that. Alright, and we are closed. Alright, sorry ma'am. You're gonna have to move on. We are closed. We're just waiting for everybody to clear out. Do I have any other dice over here? Does not. Alright, you have a good day. It is looking decent. I am happy with how the store is looking. I'm thinking the fire battle deck. What are we thinking? What are we thinking? Do we sell the fire battle deck or one of the other two? Or do I just restock my plushies and call it a day? I think I can get away with another day of not restocking the plushies. I remember we had somebody who was quite upset that we didn't have the second one. But that's the way things tumble sometimes. I think you know what? Let's order some greens because they do look a little low. It's gonna be my luck. As soon as I don't order them, we're gonna get hammered on them tomorrow. I'm really chasing these last two Anjas. I'm sorry. I'm really chasing these. So I'm 2 down. I had 2 left. I really want to get these 2. I ain't care if we don't get enough to justify the cost of the pack, although I'm pretty sure. I think we have one of these. We're going to check. That's regular. That's gold, non-foil. Go back. It's silver foil. That's first edition. No, you go back. That's first edition foil. That's EX. Oh, okay, so I already have an EX. I have a silver. And I have a common foil. What? Something. Okay, so that's silver foil there. Okay. Silver foil. Silver. That's a first edition foil. And that's a regular EX. And this is gold regular. Regular. And this is regular first edition. Alright. So I just got a second EX. That one that I just got is technically up for sale. Okay. Good to know. The downside of putting things in displays like that is they don't you don't have the ability to reference them in your album. That's the downside to that. So you know what? Let me fix my order here. You sit here for a minute. You are my first edition foil. You are my no, you're my EX regular. You're my common foil. You're my silver foil. You can sit down here for a minute. You're the first edition foil. You're my normal first edition. You can sit here. No, you go back there. You over here for a minute. Don't tell me there's no slot when I'm clicking on it. Regular silver. Foil silver. Gold. EX. All right, so I am missing a gold foil, EX foil, and both of the full card art. All right, good to know. All right. Real quick, I am going to step off to use the can. Time to raise the water level. All right, I'm sorry about that. Ugh. Oh, there's another entrance. All right, let's see. Yeah, hey, nice. More first editions, always nice. I would love to see one of the Anges that I'm missing. I'm missing 4 Anges. Any of those 4, I'm missing foil here, and both here. Any of those 4 would be delightful to get. Come on. And I would really rather get them this way than have somebody offer me one for $2,000 because you know damn well I'm gonna buy it. Even if I can't afford it. Fenmare, I'd like a foil Andrews, if any of them. It's been a while since we saw one. Like that's the 3rd of that particular Budwing we've seen today. Just in opening these. There's some of these that are just stupid common. I don't get why. Alright. My little rage baiting session is done. Let's sort you by how many duplicates I have. Look at that. $20 value. I wasn't kidding when I said we saw 2 of these. That came down in price. A lot of these are cards that we're literally selling over and over because we're focusing on trying to get those those 4 cards from the rare set. And I'm going to admit I'm a little ashamed of that. Because we're seeing a lot of cards that we're literally just getting excess duplicates from my bad drawing luck. And honestly, that's a feels bad man moment. The whole reason why I'm doing the last one based on price instead of duplicates, because I need the money. There we go. All right, and that is that for the day. Let's see, how much money did we lose today? Pretty sure we made money today. Yeah. All right, before we get out of hand. All right, so we're looking at right around 2,000 for our utilities this week. I mean, for everything this week. So we do need to be ready for that. Of course, we have to have Filthy Frank come in first thing. He wasn't even pretending. Empty your pockets, bud. You stared at me over that shelf. Good price on these. Good day. I will admit I am kinda hungry. Hey, what you looking to sell? You know what? I'm going to turn you down because I'm going to offer you $3 for that. That's what I thought. They really. I don't know what it is, but this is the third day in a row that people are going gaga for these red deck boxes. I don't know what it is. I'll offer you 6 for it. I'll be right there, folks. There. The shelf was full. They've been going gaga for those red deck boxes the last few days. Good day. Well, we found who bought the Crosalisk. Alright, hey. Nice to see you're nice and enthusiastic about buying stuff, my dude. Makes me question what you're doing that you can throw that much money down on merch. Casually. Alright, alright. Good day. Come again. Come again. Alright. 34, 96. There you go. And of course, you're going to try to sell me something. I have 54 of those, dude. What makes you think I want that? I'll offer you 46. Sorry, dude. If I'd tried to buy that from him, I was gonna be buying that for I was gonna be offering him $350, and he probably would have taken it. Really? Okay, see, now that's actually, I'll offer you 25. 3 under. Good day. Come again. And I think that might have been, yep, that was the last of the collector boxes. Deodorant has been selling kind of heavy today. All right. How you doing, sir? What can we... Get out from behind here. One moment, folks. Gotta restock the shelves. Go. And this one can use one. go. And good day. And what are we Yeah, well, you want almost $1 over the market price for under $10 card. Were you expecting miracles? Why? Okay. He was already well under market price, so anything I got off was a bonus. It was this one. Yeah, he almost cleared me out, so. Why did you have a 5 o'clock shadow, lady? Y'all saw that too, right? Yeah, I don't think I've sold a single one of these yet. In fact, I'm pretty sure I haven't. Somebody just grabbed all the blues that were on the shelf. There were 3 there. This dude is about to have 3 of the blues, I think. See? See? I called it. Have a good day. What do we got? All right, all right. I'm not even sure if I'm going to use up all of them, but we're getting all 4. And anything left over, we're opening. In fact, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to have any legendaries left. It's been a few days since we bought any. Ooh, might not have any of these either. A few. Just kind of a nice sleepy day, honestly. Some days you need days like this. Oh, we're level 22, so we're that much closer to being able to put the legendary boxes on the shelf instead of just the boosters. Hey, I just paid for almost all of the boxes we got with that one card, I'm pretty sure. If we put it on the shelf, of course. In that respect, the stuff between the $20 and $50 mark has actually been more useful than it's actually kind of useful to keep around a spare box like this, I suppose. Yeah, not in reality, as much as the more valuable stuff is nice to see, when it comes to the stuff you're going to put out here, the stuff between $20 and $50 is the stuff you most want to see, because that's what you're most likely to get valuable duplicates of and still not be so rare that you don't want to sell them once you start collecting for the collection's sake. So I actually like the these as much as I gripe about how many of them I get, I actually like getting the scoops of the $20 to $50 stuff. Hey, that might... No, I have a silver one already. I have a silver foil already, never mind. Yeah, I have silver foil already. That Anges can actually be sold. Gold foil and EX foil, then I'm like, nope. I want as well as both of the full card art. All right. Let's get these. I have $11,000 worth of cards in my binder right now. We'll put that out as the high value card of the day for tomorrow. And then the rest of these are going to be duplicate listings. I mean, Heartbreaker, do you agree with my thinking on that? That on it, that I actually prefer the 20 to 50 range, rares that you get more than one of fairly frequently? Or is that unrealistic and I should rethink that? Probably need to run another if I wasn't looking at needing to pay rent the next day on the game, and in like 6 days in real life, it'd be all right. We'll probably have to buy more of the Minsk. Well, let's go ahead and get more of those Minstar plushies. That should be it for the night then. What do we make? You know what I want? I want another poster. I love some of those. Holy cow, those look good. I want that one, but I'm not willing to spend $1,000 on it right now. Yep. If we look at the 7. All right. Yes, we're open. Always the double stink. It gets us. Bills first. Oh, yeah, no, I suppose I do need to do that. Yep, let's do that real quick. 1660. Tomorrow would have been $2,000. So yeah, getting those out of the way now is probably better. Have a good day. I probably need to do more. Probably need to spend some time to do more. The tier 2 dross. How much is next shop upgrade? 12? Actually, let me look that up. 1350. And then it'll be that corner right there. This is the first one of those I'm selling. First time those have sold yet. They've been on the shelf for a week. What, you mean that room? Yes, it would, because I'd be able to push all these guys over to there. And just make this area just... a full market check. It has been a few days. Hey, what you trying to sell me? I'll offer you 10. The only thing I consistently do a market check on is the singles, because because those are being done on a day-by-day basis, where the other stuff doesn't. Yeah, I'll offer you 7. How you doing? No. Why would I do that? Even if I had it, why would I do that? That was offering the swine to that was offering the pearls to swine there, lady. All right, I'm coming. Good day. Just check these. What can we get for you? You know, normally I'd say sure, but nah. And what are you trying to scam me with today? Nah, I'm good, man. Yeah, I think that's really? Why is it always the tall guy who wants to? If I had more than one, I'd say yes. I'm sorry, man. And it's only because that fell into the realm of the stuff I'm trying, that fell into the realm of, cutting into my collection. I have not, but I've also. I'll be 100% honest. Even if there is a Pokemon mod for it, I'm not likely to run it with how toxic Nintendo's been lately. Like, hey Dirk, how you doing? Like, Nintendo has been so toxic over the past few months, as far, when it comes to litigation, that I'm like, I have a Nintendo Switch. I haven't. Okay, yes, I'm sorry. I can't not buy that. I know that's right into where I want the Anges, but I mean, some people don't grow up, I can't really judge somebody like that without really knowing them, and I don't know them. Yeah, no, it's not even about whether I'm not really I'm less concerned about whether it's legal, because mods are in a kind of gray area. I'm more worried about litigation. It's mods are a gray area in the first place, especially if there's not a active native mod support for a game. But like, if there's not active native mod support, it's kind of hard to just say, yeah, no, cool mods. Because then all it takes is somebody in the company being a little butthurt. And, well, now people are in trouble. And what? So the younger brother got a little butthurt? Yeah, that hurt. That happens. That's part of what makes Space Engineers so nice as a game, because there's so much mod support and the devs actively support people building mods for their game. I mean, you just can't win with everyone, Dirk. That's a reality. Is there's always going to be someone who wants to complain. I need some of these. It was these. Ah, it was yellow, not blue. Dang it. And these are just going to go straight to shell. Those were bought by mistake. You play less often than both of them? Well, that happens sometimes, you know? That's when you grin and politely tell them skill issue, bruh. Need another case of these soon. Ooh, I need reds. Do I have any? Y'all have a good day. Alright, don't think I have any red dice on the shelf. Do we keep saving for a few days and buy the second location, or do we not have... We're not high enough level to do that yet. We are high enough level to do that. If you get told the time limit for it to start, and then you're not ready, then you're not ready. That's not the other player's fault. Oh right, I wanted to do a full shelf evaluation. Right. Ooh. Those definitely were going up. Those are too. Quite a bit. Those came down a few pennies. I mean, yeah, I think I am going to save up. I think I'm going to save up, get the other room here. It's just enough room for our tables in 3 rows. Will I need to put another register over there or not worry about it? Dude, that's bullying. That is straight up bullying. It's just an add-on. Well, the fact that it lists it as the second shop is what makes me ask, you know? We did those. That is all right. These market price. These I don't even have any in stock right now, just because I haven't made any in a few days. I still find it kind of funny that we fill it with so much box filler, just empty filler. I mean, handling makes a big difference. I mean, the US server part makes it hard to call it bullying because your tech. I mean, if you know you're still going to be winning because because of skill, yeah, it kind of is bullying. Because it's like you're intentionally handicapping yourself when you know you're still going to be light years ahead in skill. Alright, so I gotta get a thing of the pigs. Alright, and we've still got Alright, Dirk, Heartbreaker, you guys decide what rarity packs are we opening tonight? What rarity packs are we throwing down to try to get something good? Open the purple. I'll do 2 boxes. Heartbreaker, which one are we getting? Purple is the epic. I already got yours in the list. Another purple? 2 epics. All right. What do we get? Right off the bat. Well, we just paid for half of it. Fair enough. Yeah, I suppose I should pull a handful of the packs off the shelf too. We'll finish out this handful and then we'll do that. Hey, there we go. What do we get? Fair enough. If you're skilled enough to compensate for it, it's not a weakness. It's it's a strength. Well, don't let it bounce. Fair. Ooh, I need to buy a pack of legendary to fill up the shelf. I mean, if you're confident in your ability to run it, run it. That was the silver angels. Nice. Don't see a lot of those. So, what it sounds like is you've got to play it enough to get those better cars, but you don't feel like it, which is understandable. You know, sometimes you just don't want to play that kind of game. Alright, let's see if we get anything decent out of those 4 legendaries. Okay, not great from the legendaries, but those were off the shelf, so... Wait. Sounds like you're going to be getting some more practice then. Nice. I would love to see a full card art. No, it's not just need a better handling car. Go for it then. You know, figure out the best line. You know, improve your line through the track so you're getting, so you're not messing up as much. That's not how you improve how a car drives. If you're blowing out the axles on a car, then yeah, no, it's not gonna last. All right, not purple, blue, orange, or red for the last 4. Blue, orange, or red for the last 4. think I'm gonna go for blue. Oh, you said orange. I didn't even see it because of the rest of the message. Give me a sec. Come on, give me something good. So basically, your chances of winning comes down to them having a skill issue. Well, then anytime you win, that just means you can rub into their face the skill issue even more. Which I probably shouldn't be. I probably shouldn't be encouraging you to rub a skill issue into people's faces, because that honestly that's a toxic gaming culture, and we really shouldn't be doing that if we want to have good communities to play in game of gamers. Because the more you rub, the more you do things like rub skill issue into people's face, skill mistakes into people's faces about skill. It's the more they're more likely to not play with you again. So we got a lot of these. Yeah, but the little brother sounds like the kind of person who would rage enough to break controllers. And then you can't play together. Did put out one of those though. Yeah, fair enough. Like I understand, if you're comfortable enough with each other to throw around jabs, it's no problem. But there's always that one person in a friend group who is going to take even mild jabs the wrong way. And those are the ones you kind of have to be concerned about dealing with. Nobody wants to have to be mean to them, but they make it hard to play with them, and not be mean to them. Like, we got, my friend group, we have a guy. He's kind of detached from the friend group now because of some toxic behavior and all that. But growing up, we all called him Prune Boy. All because there was one incident where people went over to his house and the only thing to drink in the house was prune juice or water. So he got the nickname Prune Boy. Wasn't even like he had a senior citizen family member that was the reason for it. Nah, it was just the only thing that had been bought to be put in their fridge. Yes, that's blue. Blue is full. I mean, it sounds like the real challenge you need to put them up to, Dirk, is let's all start on a new file with the very first cars you can get and see how well we do. Yeah, we knew we'd lose money because of rent. All right. If we're lucky today, we're going to get close to being able to open up the room next door. If we're even luckier, we won't have any stink bombs come through today. Or a very few of them, at least. God, I don't have any water at the moment. My dude, these are not to eat. You are aware, right? $12 under market. I'll take it. There we go. How you doing? All right, buddy. What you doing? Always trade. Always trade when it's a nice looking card. Sub market price and well under what he wanted. What? I'm gonna need to buy another roller list soon. What's up? No, why would I ever buy that from you? Get out of here. What are you planning on doing, lady? Alright, what you want then? I'll offer you $2. Well, then you can go pound sand. Good day. We have cleaned 500 smelly customers now. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 10, 15, 16. Ooh, somebody with enough culture. There we go. Oh, I am genuinely getting hungry. I don't know how much longer I'll be on. Plus, I gotta work tonight. And again, I'm sorry for any regulars who were wanting to watch yesterday. I just no. Well, I can't. I don't have the card. Pretty sure that's the whole point of Trackmania, is to be hard enough that people stress about how hard it is. Alright, I only have one of these, so let me offer you 33. Alright, I was not expecting him to take that, honestly. I'm coming, folks. He was already offering it 300 under. I was 100% going to try to get a little bit more off of him. Anyone selling something high value for that much under just really does not care. Alright, looks like I'll be getting some rare packs today. Have a good day. How you doing, sir? Cannot do that. Sorry. Give me just a moment, folks. I'll be right over there. Of course you want to talk. Why would I ever buy that from you? I'll offer you a penny. Yeah, and then you can go pound sand. Hey, which... I can't not when they offer me something juicy like that. Hey, Steve, I am doing well. What is up? Yeah, I've been doing pretty well. I'm a little hungry. Not gonna lie, the only thing I've had in the last 36 hours is some breadsticks. So I do have Factorio. Of course you want to sell me something. I actually quite enjoy Factorio. The problem is, my ADHD means that I definitely don't get to spend as much time playing games like that as I'd like to. I need to buy more of this. $10 under what she was offering, so nice. All right. This game would be phenomenal as a multiplayer. I would love to be able to play with somebody else. To be fair, that's exactly why I can't wait for the I'll offer you a flat 20. And that I'll be able to resell immediately. What, you mean like one life? One life, each of us only lasts one life? You die, you're out? Is that what you're talking about? Ooh. Well, I can guarantee you that Ghost would die quickly because he likes to charge into the nests. Nothing against people who are definitely who are good at the combat, but say if we crank that difficulty to like Death World and then do it, that might be interesting. That might be interesting to do in a Death World format. I mean, honestly, honestly, I think the best challenge would be as if we ban walls. If we're not gonna play on Death World, the only way you're gonna get somebody dying dying is if we do it Death World, no walls. The primary defensive material. That might be interesting. Let's clean out our shelves here. Oh, and no to the green also. We just put these on here. Huh. I mean, it might be interesting to run a did we sell a pig meat today? Yes, we did. 10x research cost. Really make it hard to acquire new things. I would be down. I definitely sold 3 of these earlier. Like, we are pushing real close to gotta call it end of day for today. So I think I think we put one or two more high value cards out than normal. Because we are trying to make some dosh. Yeah, no, I hear you. I hear you. I mean, even just 2x research would make everything hard. That is a reality. You know, especially because, both Ghost and I, it's been a while since we did any serious play, and I don't think he personally has ever actually completed a whole run. I mean, we can go full troll and like include a bunch of mods to make processing more difficult. Really, are you telling me of the three of us, I'm the only one to have completed a run? What? Oh. All right, so I think what the real challenge here is getting all three of us on a single game to complete a run. Yeah. Yeah, no, I hear you. So what I'm hearing is we actually need to complete a run as the group before we think about doing anything competitively, just so everyone knows what late game is like. So it doesn't catch anybody off guard if they manage to make it that far. Because it's no fair going into the late game in a competitive sense, not knowing what's there for you. That'd be bullying. Yeah, no, I hear you. I thought I had most, if not everything done. Then I had to start building my first my first rocket. Yeah. You do not understand how much productivity modules does for you until you have to build your first rocket. Yeah, your first rocket is always interesting. Space Age, which I haven't played Space Age yet myself either, makes it even more interesting because rockets are less in-game stuff and more, okay, this is just how you open up the rest of the game. All right. So I think I'm gonna call it here for the day because I'm hungry. We're coming up to 3 hours. You're not wrong. It would be funny. Especially because you Ghost hasn't even. I think Ghost only manually crafted the fifth science. He didn't automate it. So I will see you guys next time. I'm actually, no, one more thing. How'd we do today? Other than I know we lost money. Oh, we actually made money. We made a. All right. I will see you guys next time. Catch you later. Peace.